Welcome back to me complaining about how cold it is. Of course, this lock wouldn't just open. There we go. Let me just shimmy my way on up this workers' comp nightmare and into the station. We're having an issue here with a couple of VFDs.
Got him!
And it's an extremely common issue. Whenever the power goes out or blips, the VFD fails to restart or even faults out. I went ahead and verified this by running the pump in hand, throwing the disconnect, and turning it back on as quickly as possible. And sure enough, the VFD just kind of sat there doing nothing until I cycled the input. Then it came right back on. Now, I did go through all the restart parameters trying to do this the intelligent way, but unfortunately, depending on the brand of VFD and how old it is, sometimes this just doesn't solve the issue. I actually ended up calling Alan Bradley. We have paid tech support, and they basically told me I'm SOL and needed to add a timer relay to the input, which seems like a very primitive solution to such an advanced device. So I grabbed the drawings trying to figure out where I was going to add my relay, and sure enough, the relay is already there. There's already a timer relay on all the control power. So I found that relay DT, and it's set to have no delay. It's basically acting as a regular relay. So that is not helpful. I went ahead and cranked the delay up a little bit. I didn't realize at first that it actually listed on the drawings what all the times should be. So I did end up changing it later. I changed the range and the times to match the drawings. But the point is, now these on delay timers are actually delaying something. So when I go ahead and cycle the power again, the drive actually came back on after the delay ran out. So that is all good news. I also went ahead and did that on the other pump, but now it's time for a real test. I'm going to turn both pumps off, let the well rise, and once it's calling for both of them, I'll let them both come back on in auto. But in the meantime, you want to see these pumps? I'm not going down there just for you. I'm just kidding. I'm going down there just so you can see them. You're welcome. There they are in all their glory. Actually very clean. Make sure you lock back up so no one falls in the hole. Safety first. All right, that killed some time. Now we should be calling for both pumps. Throw them both in auto. They come on. All good. This station has 2 power sources from the utility plus a generator, so we'll kill one. Transfer switch should take over. Good news. And let's see if our drives come back on. There is the lead. Come on. And there's the lag. The PLC just had to wake up. Turn our power source back on, bypass the transfer switch because I ain't got time for all that, and make sure that quick blip didn't affect them, which it didn't. Now, usually you can solve this by just changing parameters in most other brands, but in this case, just had to break out the old tweaker. Slide my way back to the van, and I'll see you on the next one.